topic is, are angels for real? Who are they and are they nearby? So let us begin the topic for today. Om Shanti, I'm Garret, yogi, life coach as well as spiritual enthusiast. So a lot of my works in this channel is to help spread the words of love, light and positive message out to the world. So if you find some of these books interesting, please feel free to show some love, hit like, subscribe and comment your learnings in the comment section below. So today's topic is actually about are angels real and what are they and are they nearby? Okay, so you may have these questions running through your mind. So let's talk about angels then. Okay, religious perceptions, let's put it aside right now. Okay, religious interpretation of angels usually belong to the Abrahamic faith, right? But let's remove those feathery angel wings from your mind for a moment. Okay, so imagine an entity that is so far ahead in terms of spiritual progression of any spirit incarnate as humans or even spirits within the spirit world. An entity who has achieved a state of being where all aspects of personality are actually balanced and perfected. Okay, a being that's wiser than we can actually conceive. Okay, so existing in near complete oneness with the universe, serving others in the purpose of its existence, all the while spiritually progressing to an even higher state of purity, goodness, oneness and love. So that is the definition of an angel. In short, angels are eons ahead in their spiritual progression and therefore extremely positively polarized. So one day, right, our own souls too will reach this state of being and take all the tasks required of an angelic entity. So right now, a lot of us that are going into light working are because of the influence of angels as well. They are guiding us in this path. So there are different degrees of angelic status. You yourself may be more angelic than your neighbor or friends. That is to say, you're more inclined to help and care for others, or you may even show love, behave positively, and to have a greater awareness to the to oneness of all creations. You don't find the egoic construct so much. Okay, spirituality as well as nature and so on will also be part of your life because you care for it so much more. So an angel, right, however, will not incarnate into human form unless it's extremely rare circumstances. Okay, they are here maybe to do a particular task, so they need to incarnate as a human form, but it's extremely rare. So due to certain requirements, then they will, okay, such as an incarnation, right, with a specific purpose or objective on earth. Okay, so an angel is a soul like you and me or any other spirit. Okay, it is a focal point of consciousness, part of the universe's creation and oneness of all things, the intelligent energy that makes up of the universal intelligent infinity. So it is actually, the difference is that an angel is spiritually balanced at a very high vibration of pureness, love and light. So the angelic spirit is likely to have progressed far beyond our third density illusion and be far more wiser and more evolved than we can possibly imagine, perhaps being of the 6th or the 7th density vibration. Okay, some angels are assigned as true guardians of the earthly planetary illusion as a whole, so they are here as guardian angels. Okay, other less spiritually advanced angels and entities, right, and portions of the earthly illusions that require it, each have a role to fulfill, contributing to the greater good of the universe. So angels, right, reside within our third density existence, within the discarnate planets of existence. So what's the difference between your spirit guides and your guardian angels that you may be thinking? Okay, spirit guides are discarnate souls without human form. That's what discarnate forms actually say, who guide and actually give love to you on your journey through life. They might help you to follow your life plan, provide intuitive guidance as well as wisdom, and simply help to raise your mood in times of trouble. Spirit guides, right, tend to be more of like family members, friends who have actually passed on, even pets, animals, okay? Plus other entities, so whom we may have not met in this earthly life, right, but know well in spirit. We recall their entities upon our own passing on their, So angels, however, being more highly advanced than spirit guides, right, can be assigned to you as a guide and to protect you in a specific way. So for example, right, before you were born, you intended to achieve this objective of feeding a great number of starving kids within your lifetime to experience how this actually feels. However, during your younger years, you strayed, okay, you deviated greatly from this path and took up negatively polarized activities that harm other people instead. Okay, so your angel may assist you by helping you to correct your mistakes and set you back on course towards your intended goal. So you may find yourself maybe connected to like-minded individuals that are attuned to helping starving kids, and you might find that kindness starts to fill you up more, love as well. Okay, when you were born, you forget everything, and without this knowledge, it's possible to go astray, right? So of course, one day upon passing, you'll remember all that has been forgotten. So angels, right, are so advanced and so positive that having an angel to guide you, right, even if only at certain points or specific points in your life, right, it's like being in the presence of pure love. That's it. You may remember times in your life, right, when you have felt this way. There are, however, dark angels who've actually achieved an advanced state of negative polarization. These entities, right, they reside within our inner earthly planes, and encouraging those who will subconsciously listen to gravitate towards negative polarizing behaviors such as power, greed, manipulation, control, as well as infringing others' free will. These beings, right, are fewer in number, okay, and arrived at a time where Earth's evolution, when there were fewer controls that were like placed to prevent them from coming. Okay, so your higher self is pretty much like in angelic entities. Okay, the weird paradox, right, is that your higher self is you in another specific time in the far future. I actually talked about the higher self a little bit more last time, right? So if time was relative where the higher self resides, okay, time on earth, right, runs in a straight line, whereas your higher self resides within realms where time has no meaning. Okay, it can be moved around in and at will. So effectively, right, because there are different areas where time exists, there is more than one you at different levels of advancement. So this is something we need to understand about the multiverse. Okay, so your higher self is looking back at you that exists now within this third density reality that it has long surpassed in its own advancement. Okay, so you will eventually become your higher self, while your current higher self will likely progress on, becoming one with all things, no longer a singular entity. Your higher self is possibly so advanced, positively polarized, and spiritually balanced that it is angelic as well. Okay, so your higher self may not reside within the earthly realms. It may have chosen some distant part of the universe to reside, and perhaps here in our solar system, right, or nearby our Earth, but always in dimensions that you yourself cannot perceive. So wherever it is, right, it can be guiding and actually helping you while thought or performing angelic work elsewhere. So your soul in the future, that's your higher self, might be an angel. Okay, task of an angel as well as providing guidance to you. Angels of a higher professional level have further reaching responsibilities, often for the planet as a whole. Okay, So angels or advanced guardians, right, have the honor of helping those who are passing over to the spirit world to find their way to the light. Some spirits, right, become confused or trapped within the earthly realm, and angels help them to cross over. Angels also help those entities, right, who are ready to progress from incarnation within the animal kingdom to incarnation within humanity on their journey of gaining self-awareness and individuality. So all entities, right, not just human spirits, but those of the animal and plant kingdoms are watched over by angelic entities as well. Their developing spiritual consciousness are taken care of, as these entities, right, are still largely unaware of their own existence and cannot make choices about their own incarnations and future lifetimes. So nuclear weapons require this presence of angels to help affected spirits make the transition to the spirit world. This is because although a spirit can usually never die, the immediate energy release of a nuclear blast, right, can actually cause the spirit to become disarranged and unviable. So angels, right, would actually ensure the survival of such spirits. So other angels of the highest level, right, are bringers of light and love and express it to the planet as a whole, helping to raise the vibration of the mass consciousness of all things, and also guarding quarantine. A further more important task of angels, okay, is actually guarding the quarantine of the earthly planetary illusion. So a great armor of light, right, is actually placed around this earthly realm, okay, the core of the planet, and actually prevent entities such as dark spirits and negatively polarized extraterrestrials from arriving. So they do, however, right, break through by chance. However, they would be present in far greater numbers if not for the angelic presence, right, within our earthly illusions. Okay, humanity must be free to develop and progress unhindered by our outside influence, and positively polarized entities such as angels, right, help to ensure that this is so. Okay, why are angels never human? Angels are highly advanced spirits who were once as our spirits as well, okay, are now, but have actually progressed beyond, okay, the need to experience human lifetimes. They actually encountered the human life form in the past also, okay. So their lessons have been learned within this density on Earth or some other planetary illusion. So furthermore, right, angels' energies, right, vibrate at such a high frequency of love and light that to incarnate as humans, right, could be highly traumatic. So being directly and constantly exposed to this earthly insanity, right, and immersed in a mass consciousness where extreme negativities often fester, could actually cause the angelically positive spirit incarnate as human, right, to reject this reality and become physically and mentally ill. This in fact, right, the case with many near to angelic spirits, right, that incarnate as humans. Okay, so highly advanced souls such as wanderers can experience a feeling of alienation while incarnate. So one such entity was Nikola Tesla, who attempted to provide unlimited free energy for all people. It is said that others stole his work for profit, and he's actually angelically positive spirit, right, did begin to reject the existence, and he became excessively reclusive. His life plan, right, was permanently hindered. In conclusion, right, rest easy knowing that there are guardians for you and all things on earth and the planet as a whole. So this vary in spiritual progression and have different tasks to actually fulfill. All exist ultimately in love and light. So don't worry about negative energies because they are repelled by your own armor of light. All you need to do is actually visualize a bubble of protection around yourself and set it there to stay. Angels were once like us who will eventually be like them after many more lifetimes. Okay, we can go and become angels eventually if we keep doing good. So they are there to actually protect us no matter what our belief system is. So send them some love because I can guarantee that sooner or later they'll send some love back. Okay, So I hope you learned something about angels in this video, and if you do, please make sure you share your likes and learnings in this comment section below. And also don't forget to support me on Patreon to help me create much better contents in the future, okay? And yeah, you will see some other tiers inside this Patreon page. So that's it for me for today. Much love and blessings to all. Om Shanti.